Good afternoon and welcome to your lunch primetime news on TV1. Now let's start off with a look at the headlines. 12 years since tsunami struck, religious observances held island-wide. Detainee launches gunfire at police after stealing a rifle that belonged to a police officer. 2 cabinet subcommittees appointed to formulate plans for drought preparedness. Water Board mulls plans to increase water tariffs. World-famous pop sensation George Michael bids farewell. Now, starting off with our lead story. It's been 12 years since the tsunami wave in the year 2004 hit the country and left back a trail of devastation with thousands of lives lost to the catastrophe. The ceremony organised by Newsfirst to commemorate the lives that were lost was held in the Aurora village in Balapitiya Gaol today.
The ceremony, which was held in the Aurora village in Balapitiya, saw the participation of many, including the ones who were affected by the disaster in 2004. Two minutes of silence by temporary halting of all transmission was observed from 8:25 a.m. to 8:27 a.m. today. A floral tribute was presented to the ones who lost their lives by their relatives and loved ones in the Aurora village. Testimonies of survival and devastation were shared by those who were affected by the tsunami.
මගේ පවුලේ සමාජිකයෝ දෙන්නේ නැති වුණා. සියලු දේපල ලක්ෂයට අයක වතුරේ ගියා. දරුවෝ 3 දිනක් හිටියා. එතකොට ලොකු දරුවා කරේ අනිත් දෙනා කීල දෙක අරගෙන තමයි මම පාරට පැන්නේ. ගෙයි ඇතුලේ හිටි කට්ටිය පිටි වලට යට වුණා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි එනකොට අපේ කඩේ දේවල් ඔක්කොම ඉතිරි ඒවා ෆ්‍රීසර් වල දේවල් හිටන් මං කොල්ල කාගෙන ගිහලා තිබුණා. සියලු දේ නැති වුණා. මහත්ය අනුනමෙන්.
The impact of the tsunami which struck in 2004 continues to live on even 12 years since the devastation. People who were affected by the tragic disaster still live in harsh conditions.
We were thinking that it is best for us to die and live through this tough time.
They keep deceiving, saying that all measures are taken to build what was lost. They took the vote from us, but nothing was done.
Tsunami village in Pikande Hikkadua is known as a place where some of the people who were affected by the tsunami live. However, many in this village keep reliving the past memories as they live through harsh conditions.
These houses were built for those who were affected by the tsunami. However, these houses are now in a dilapidated state. The people who reside in this village continue to live a life of fear as most of these houses are on the brink of collapse. Many lives were lost in this. There's no relief. Authorities come and go during elections and they disappear into thin air. They come to see us only to garner our support for elections. These walls keep falling down. We can't stay in these houses when it rains.
Moving on to more local news, 2 police officers were injured in a shooting in Katana, Negombo. According to police, one of 2 suspects to be arrested by the police had used the firearm of a police officer while the police officer was attempting to nab the suspect. 2 police officers attached to the Katana police were injured in the incident. The police added that the injured police officers were admitted to the Negombo hospital and were transferred to the National Hospital for further treatment later. The police officer added that the suspected shooter has been identified. Four flights scheduled to take off from the Bandaranaike International Airport has been delayed as a result of the east airspace of India being closed down temporarily. Airport manager of the Bandaranaike International Airport says that the flights being delayed are flights to Singapore, India and Indonesia. The airport manager added that therefore the flights were delayed by a period of 4 hours from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 noon. Meanwhile, India is set to test the intercontinental nuclear-capable ballistic missile Agni-5 from the Wheeler Indian off Odisha coast tomorrow. The Ministry of Disaster Management says that a preparedness plan to brace for drought weather conditions and its effects is being mulled over. Subject Minister Anuradha Ayappa said that 2 subcommittees have been appointed by the President for this purpose. He added that discussions are already underway with the relevant authorities to formulate plans to face a possible water shortage as a result of the drought conditions. The plans will thereafter be presented to the Cabinet Subcommittee on the 3rd of next month, following which a review will be conducted to decide the future course of action. And well, that's all the news we have for you this hour, but do join us again at 1:55 for more of the very latest. For the News1st team, I'm Jitendra Gulasena.